What's good? You with your boys are all rights reserved.
United Nations, let me rap the audience for a minute. This for my subscribers reaching our mark. Shout yo, I got you. Dark times plus new features. Dark people more like preachers. Fake friends, it seems no end. Fake hugs and adventures. New glory makes new wonders. Rolling right when light meets thunder. Help me, then help more. X tried is still all sore. Juice lived and still died hurt. What's life but know what's worth? No peace is still none have. No reach to see who's better. Mike Jackson and thrill less. Mike back and no game left. Just open up, see truth. They hate and won't lose cool. No peace but only pain rising. Cut ties is not worth sizing. Think broken and doubt fail. Fall nut and let faith tell. My motion is a future pose. Blue hunt is no inflow. Blue beast waits. Only he got the plan. Live life and keep real sound. R.I.P. the peak land. R.I.P. the back down man. New age of fake ass claims. All ready to give it all up. Just for bucking $1 million bucks. No group or Marion touch. This nation is world crutch. We the nation. We the nation. We leave comments and give ovations. It's the style of no styles. We all stars. And we show stars. Behind the ball. We the nation, we the nation. We leave comments and give ovations. It's the style of no styles. We all stars and we show stars behind the ball.
They said, what's the next one? All industry. Your favorite rapper wants to get some of it. All day, I got that beat. Beats are on deck all day. I'm telling you. They had the black ball, the threat. Trust me. I don't know if it's going to actually show whose beat it is, but I got the version that you got to buy. And it's going to cost you a pretty penny. Your favorite rapper's going to pay at the bottom of their pocket for it. Trust me. We're going to talk about it. So all rights reserved in the building. I might show y'all what's up with this. Because if I'm doing it, you know I'm uploading it. That's gonna be a separate upload. I might show y'all what's up real quick. I'm very versatile. Hold on. I might show y'all what's up. So let me let it ride. And you know I'm only giving verses out. I'll release full audio and everything's ready. But hold on. Hold up. Let me holler at y'all real quick. Yo, everybody's talking about the impeachment. Bottom line, Senate has to okay it. Senate has to okay it before it's done. Let's get that straight. Off the rip. Up front. Okay? Here's why it made things worse. You allowed politics to play with your heartstrings. They said, what if we impeach him? And they made it look real. Now they got all of you reacting, dancing, singing. And bottom line, remember, this didn't happen to Obama. This didn't happen to another president within our lifetime, which actually does not bode well for us. And, oh, right, that's not an artist. That's me demoing my beat. You got to see my artistry. It's all TheCzarr, period. With the listen, whatever creativity, got it. I'm not praying. I'm gonna show y'all it's my joints that I got, and I got it from one of the top producers in the game that made a couple of your guys' careers. Fact. Oh, fact. And I got like 19 or 20 of them things 19 or 20. Trust me. I brought as many from them to this years ago. This is years I'm sitting on. Like, are you kidding me? This is years I'm sitting on. Stop playing with me. I've been. When I said I've been, what do y'all think I meant? I've been had it. I've been doing it. It's been in the works. It's been it. They can say what they want. I've been it. I don't care what they said. Been had it. Been riding. Been writing. One of your other favorite rappers ended up buying one of the beats and blowing up off that one song. Fact. That's a fact. That's still, y'all still riding around listening to that song. I had the beat a year and a half before they even released the song. I was just like, I worked through the beats. I worked the beat over. See, they just release whatever sounds good. Nah, I make sure it's a classic. I want J classics. I don't want that thing. I want them J classics that really hold weight. Trust me. Trust me. Now let's speak about this impeachment. Because people are wilding. People are wilding. YouTubers are wilding right now. Like, none of them's mentioning Senate has the okay. Like, you don't get it. And see, he's right. He's right here.
This lawless partisan impeachment is a political suicide march for the Democrat Party. Have you seen my polls in the last 4?
Was President Trump at a rally in Michigan last?
That's true. Like, look, it's right in front of your eyes. I'm telling you, listen, why is this a precedent time? Say he does get impeached. This is going to hurt the Democratic Party because every person, Republican, will come out like never before because Democrats will always brag about how they got Trump impeached. And you're going to hurt yourselves because you're braggarts. You're braggarts. You like to stunt. You live well above your means. Like, this is the central mind of a Democrat, whether you want to admit it or not. Then you blame liberals, blame Republicans for your problems. That's the thing. Democrats play the blame game. Republicans do. They celebrate, then they look for tax breaks, business ordeals, different things they could do different to further their year. You don't do that as Democrats. You never have, because you're looking for how many handouts we can get. That defines a Democratic Party. Why do you think, once leaving slavery, that all these African-American men were trying to become Republicans? And they were getting threatened not to. Because it was the ideology behind Republican. It is everything that is opposing to a slave mindset. Democrats want to make it fair for everybody. Oh, let me get a piece of your pie. Orion, you work a better job. You got an education. I want some of your bread. So since you're rich, considered rich in this country, because you make well over 6 figures in a year, I need your money. So I'm going to tax you more than I tax this person over here that's just living off the system. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Can anyone tell me right now that makes sense? No. It's a capitalist society. Supply and demand. Like, listen, supply and demand ain't me taking from, I'm saying theoretically, me taking out your hard-earned money more than the next man and making sure he has as much as you. That's not a capitalist system. So that democratic ideology, it just, see, everybody was mad at what Obama did. I will say, I don't think he did anything overtly for African American, like on Rand voted. But here's the thing. Here's the trick. He did for those who did for themselves. On Rand voted. But here's the thing. Here's the trick. He did for those who did for themselves. You get the difference? He did for those who did for themselves. That is key. You must do for yourself. But we don't respect that no more. We want everything handed to us because that's the society we live in. That's a fact. I don't think you really realize how deep that runs. Look around you. How many young-blooded Americans that have a dream want things handed to them? Yes, we want opportunity, but I don't want nothing handed to me. I'll bring the talent. You bring the opportunity. That's the difference. And a lot of people are going to suffer because they do not get that. They're so worried about this impeachment, they're not looking at the ideology behind the next candidate. That's how you fool a nation. Oh, I want you all worried about who I'm impeaching. Better yet, not to worry about who's running for Democrat. Did you ever look at the Democratic ideals? People who are running, other than saying I'm voting for them because they're Democrat, I guarantee you 90%. If I ask 90% of people, they can tell me who they don't want to be in charge. They can't tell me why they're voting for who they're voting for. That's a fact. And that's why it looks crazy. And that's the bottom line, Orion. Nothing's handed to you. But why should others get things handed to them when they don't put in half the hours you do, half the labor you do, take care of people who need to like you do? Why should they get handed anything? That's the whole ideology why people don't like Trump. Because look, the workforce is increasing, but people don't want to work. They don't want to do nothing. They want to sit back and get it off the system. Look at all these nonprofits we see around. They want to get it off of minors, get it off of everybody's back, but their own 2 feet doing something. Everything. They're like, oh, I can use that to retire. Oh, we good over here. Of course you are. You're living off the backs of others. That's why you're good. You get it off the backs of others, not your own 2 feet. Your feet don't hurt. For real. They just hurt because you did your little bit of footwork. You ain't put in no real footwork. So your back ain't aching, your arms ain't. And not that that defines work, but we're using a metaphor for what they really do and don't do. They don't put in work. Come on now. These people, they're as hardworking people. Okay. And you're telling me I want to go into a system where if I make more money, I got to pay more in taxes, everything. If I got bigger dreams than the next man, because my bigger dream pays off, why do I have to suffer versus them? That makes no sense. That's what I'm trying to bring to y'all attention. None of this makes sense. The celebration is preemptive to any type of solution. The celebration is preemptive to any sort of solution to the problems we have occurring today. Now, this isn't backing Trump like, oh, he's the greatest. No one said that. Let them other guys do that to the extent. I'm not kissing up to no man this way. Never. You guys move that way. I'm not moving that way. But I will say this. If you're celebrating, shame on you. If you're celebrating, shame on you. I don't care. I don't care. To be real with you, if you want me to be real with you, forget Trump and the next person running. I don't care. Just make sure you have my money right. Don't play around with anything I'm trying to do, and we good money. We good. Just don't mess with my money. Bottom line. And look, he could be a puppet, but what is a puppet used to do? Influence the masses, right? So if he's gathering the masses' thought, maybe the people he's gathering aren't meant to be saved in this system. Seriously. Maybe they're not meant to be. Maybe they're meant to be puppets themselves to a puppet who's being used. And if he is being used as a puppet, he's doing his job with perfection because he has all of you in an uproar, all of you acting a certain way when it's not even for sure. Now we know who everybody is that hates. You think your Facebook posts, social media stuff, you think that goes unseen? Come on now. Come on now. They see what everyone's saying. You mention Trump's name or repost something Trump, they see it. They're using it as a weapon. This disregard for presidency and what comes with presidency by a nation's public will be the demise of this society. I guarantee that. And that is why Trump can confidently say that you guys are in trouble when I'm out of office. I'm out of here. Because he knows it. He sees it. He knows you're puppets. He knows it. I know it. He got to know it. And it's not caring about the politics as much as it is knowing what's going on. Everybody's dancing, cheering. Why? For what? You know what? Let me keep it real. Most of the niggas I see, real talk, they're celebrating this stuff, saying the most. I'm like, where does that gain your benefit again? Where do you stop paying less taxes, which is taken out of your pocket? When do you get your business write-offs or your business uplifted from Trump disappearing? It doesn't make sense. If it doesn't directly benefit me, why am I cheering about it? If it doesn't directly benefit me, why am I cheering about it? What are you cheering about? Really? Wake up. Wake up. That's what they're screaming, and you guys don't hear it. You're just like, nah. Even I see people talking about getting money back from as long as my W-2s come back. Listen, that's some of your money you're getting back. If you knew how much of your money was actually taken for reasons that you do not support, would you not hold a larger front to confront them? I repeat, you're talking about your W-2s getting some of your money back, but if you exactly knew what all your money was going to, would you not demand more money back that you're getting the rightful amount of money back? You don't care though. You're looking at the moment. Oh, I'm getting these few racks back. The moment. Oh, I'm getting these racks and this much amount for these many children. The moment. You're all stuck in the moment. You're not seeing the future. That's exactly why a puppet is necessary, because it keeps you there. And none of you go outside of those boundaries. None of you. That's a fact. That's where the problem comes in. Seriously, shout out to King Gale. Have a happy Christmas. No, you're right. Have a happy Christmas. We're entering 2020, and these people don't know what to expect, but they're going to be cheering because they say Trump's getting impeached. It's just publicity. It doesn't mean it's actually the fact, though. Really? Really, though? Really? Trump? Yeah. Okay. And that's the biggest problem we have, right? The biggest problem in our society is Trump. Things are going to change once he's out of office. Has it ever? Republican or Democrat? Has it ever really changed? No. Even his motto was change. He ain't changed a thing. Really? Well, we know what he did change, but that's a topic for another day. I'm just telling, I'm not a political guy. I'm telling y'all because I care. Like, I can only do that. If you don't listen, you don't listen, but I'm saying it because I care. Why y'all looking at me crazy? Like I'm wrong. Am I wrong? When has a political divisive person changed things? Listen, they complain about Reagan. Reagan made change in his own way. At least he stood behind what he said. Where's this change you guys brag about? Yes, we can save the world. And you ain't saving nothing. Really? Young black men still getting assaulted. Cops still riding around harming them. Bad stuff still happening. Minors still getting hunted. What changed? That's real change, changing those things. Come on. You guys aren't this dumb. Come on. Really? This is why. No. This right now, what I'm talking about, is why they get mad at TheCzarr. And I'm still doing it. This is why they get mad, because I'm kicking truth. You guys want to pick a president to hate, and you don't hate the president who said he's going to do the most and don't do it. At least he came into office, didn't promise you nothing, said, well, you niggas going to owe me more money. And he did. He did what he said. You mad at him, but you ain't mad at Obama? Like, dang, Obama. All you did was help these industries pay millions back to who supported you, and you free gay marriage. What did you do for me? You don't say none of that. He tried. They were fighting him. They're fighting Trump. What president came through without being fought? They fought Kennedy. What president came through without being fought? Fought Grover Cleveland. What president came through without being fought? Like, really? Bill Clinton. Do you get it now? You guys aren't woke. Y'all ain't work for shit. Are we going to go to a digital currency? Or listen, the digital currency you're thinking of it will be the very material of the money in your hand because there's no gold to back it. It will be. But digital currency, how many hackers have they prevented from hacking in the first place? Okay. Now, knowing that and knowing everyone has to go digital, what's going to happen if I get mad at the civilization? Hack you all. Hundreds missing. Easy mode. Easy mode. That's easy mode. Easy mode. Easy mode to do stuff. Really? Like, come on. Are we new to this? Easy mode. Digital currencies. Hack that. Best hackers in the world on the government side. The hack's not going to be planned. All your money gone. All your hard-earned money. Because you can't physically save it no more. There are people who save money in the crib. Once I force them to go digital, can I not touch their money? It's kind of simple. It's kind of cut and dry if you think about it. That's cut and dry. Even if we're talking cryptocurrency, it can still get stole. It can still get stole. You can get your money stole. Now, real talk though, where's cryptocurrency used the most? It's not on the modern web. It's on the what? I don't even want to say where it's at. Because y'all may not know about that. And I don't want to bring nothing to your attention you don't know about. I told them I'll only go so far. Because you guys, you got to understand and see around you. I don't even want to talk about it. But it's used in a specific place where people are rich off of using it here. It's also a dangerous world to be in. You get me? Not on no street corner. What is a thug going to do with cryptocurrency? Yo, email me that money real quick. It's going to be pay ahead. And then people really going to be getting gypped out their money. It's going to be a lawless society. For real. Cryptocurrency will lead to a lawless society. And you will see. There's very little rules on cryptocurrency, internet things. Like how they're making a special out of hunting someone down on the internet. Like, trust me. Does not happen that way. I take your money online, your money's gone. Chris A. Woke, dropping knowledge on you. 2020 could be the digital age because we know real IDs are going to be mandatory. But how real is real for you? For your family? For those you love? How real is real? Just asking. Just asking. I'm just trying to ask y'all. Really, I'm just trying to ask y'all to see what y'all got to say. How real is real? Real talk. 6ix9ine. At the 23-minute 35 mark, we talk about 6ix9ine. That's when the Trump thing in it. 6ix9ine, and I'm going to take some time on this. 2 years. 2 years. Actually, because the time backdated, 11 months. Not even a year. Really? See? Snitching does the body good, kids. You don't see the slogans? Snitch. What's a stitch? You could get hitched in the next year. Roll with us. Like, how many sayings y'all want me to do? Snitches never see a ditch. The talk around stitches is a glitch. Fact. You get out free. Tell on someone. Tell on someone. That's the rules of engagement. Okay. Somebody hit me up with something. It's past due. It's past due. How can you be, let me ask y'all something. How can you be involved in all that crime? getting people attacked, getting stuff done, and think you're going to sit back without a consequence. That does not happen. It doesn't. It doesn't, unless you're doing the dirt yourself. Unless you're doing it yourself. And he's not built that way. So what was all that he was talking? Then one time, he doesn't want to do a year of prison. You see that letter? This guy didn't want to do a year of prison. Says he helped you catch people. I want my sentence knocked down. And they're doing 10 years flat. 10 flat. All these people caught up. Got Jim Jones' name caught up. Everybody caught up. Everybody caught up in the mix. Everybody. Real talk. Everybody caught up in it. Let's play this. Because that's it. Look at the things going on. The question should be, what is it I'm not seeing with this press? What is it you're missing? 6ix9ine all in the press, Trump all in the press. What is it you're missing? Both New York entities. What are you missing? That's what you should ask yourself. And I ain't gonna tell you, because again, my limits. I ain't gonna tell you. Hot 97 talking about it. TMZ. Oh, TMZ. Snitch. Y'all snitches. TMZ, I'm going to do a piece on that. TMZ, you should relate to 6ix9ine. You snitch on social media, on Twitter. Snitch. You're a snitch. You and Tekashi got a lot in common. You snitch. You're in cahoots with the story I'm talking about. Wow. Second child reveal. He's getting deals in prison. Really? If they really probably wanted to let him go, but if they did that, every other criminal would have had a case. Like, how do you let him go when he was involved? And this is all going on. Y'all favorite, DJ Vajwash, comes on and talks about how the baby mama denies getting piped down by. Who cares? You see how they're trying to dumb you down? Who cares who piped her? Her hoe's filthy. She's filthy. Who cares who piped her? She's a filthy young lady. Filthy. All the makeup and everything trying to look good, but you're filthy in reality. Legs stay open. Whether he's piping or not, piping's occurring somewhere. Now, let me show you something. I don't give a damn. I'll hold the phone up. I don't care. We monetized over here, guys. We move different. Look at this. Does this look like someone who's innocent? It gets better.
You see the
That's
fucking
innocence.
vibes?
That's innocence.
Just got the Dubai.
That's innocence. How many do we all know a dude who got locked up or for doing that on Facebook? He's serving 11 months with an unregistered firearm in the whip. Is it registered? Is that registered? Is that registered? So if I whip that out, and let me add allegedly, I don't want them running down on me. Say I whip that out the collection. Would they let me go? Could I go on social media showing it around like, yeah? Really? Let's be real. Cut it out. Cut it out. You were doing the most. Now you're in court singing, and you're like, Treyway, you just told on him. Really? Oh, let me tell on him to get time. And academics ain't focusing on none of that. He ain't focusing on none of that. So innocent. No. According to the courts, he helped so much. They probably went to give him a badge. Like, yo, you broke this case wide open. We convicted all these people because of you. But it was sweet when the money was there and the guns were flashing. Got the blicky eye, with the stiffy eye. That represents all of these rappers for the most part. All of them. There's something someone's doing that could be judged in the same way at some point. No one's foolproof. No one. Even if you're a rapper opening a business. Why? You got rap money. Why you need a business? Now, it's smart. What you're doing is smart. But is it gangsta? No. Because not everyone wants to just live that life. They use it as a means to an end, not the end all be all. They use it as a means to an end, not the end all be all. Fact. What's wrong with these guys? What's wrong with them? So is it fair that we sit up here and we call 6ix9ine a snitch? Yeah, because he did snitch. This is the definition of snitching. Me and you are going out to do a crime. I tell. I snitch. It's that simple. It's not complicated like a civilian. He told. No. Me and you together in collusion do a crime. I tell. I snitched. That simple. I snitched. Let's listen to him talk. Listen with your ears and tell me, is this innocence?
On the fucking walking. Don't do that. Nigga spent $50,000 in 10 minutes on the fucking walking. On the fucking walking. You at the top of the fucking game, that's what happens. On the fucking walking. On the fucking walking. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't tell. Don't do that.
Don't do that. This is what the fuck it costs to be at the fucking top of the fucking game, bro.
Throwing money at the ceiling.
At the top of the fucking game.
Throwing money at the ceiling. No remorse.
You slow enough before you even fucking start. What the fuck y'all talking about? On the fucking walking. He's bugging out, man.
How are we bugging out? You're bugged out. You just told in court.
Everybody got the reason. Everybody got the way. We're just catching everything. Well, we'll talk about it. Gets into your mind. So
he's bugging out, man.
that's my heart. Day flying to see how far. Everybody got the reason. Everybody got the way. We're just catching everything. Well, we'll talk about it. Gets into your mind. So come through your blood. Until you just see. Every look your power.
Ah! What was? Whoa! What was that? Was that not YMCA? Bruh. What was that? That right there shows me someone who will willingly tell. I don't care what any of y'all said. When I seen that, and then I saw a situation, I knew he was telling. I was like, that guy's telling. That guy's telling. Really, bruh? Really, bruh? Really? If I see you do that, I'll be like, yo, this dude's gonna snitch. I'm gonna call you a snitch then. Really? I don't care how much money you getting. You would never see TheCzarr do some ish like that. In line, though. He was in unison. And then these guys like, bruh, you a tattleteller. You a tattleteller. You are a tattleteller, bruh. You telling on something. I'm sorry, you telling on something. You telling on something. I don't care what you say. You telling on something. You telling on something, my dude. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care what someone says. You telling on something, my dude. I don't care. Wow. Wow. He likes to go in the pool, so he has to do YMCA in the pool. Okay. That's one view. He has a daughter. Okay. He's the biggest troll ever. Okay. And what's your point? How does that define that he's not a tattletale?
Hey, Boogie, Don Q, 50, all y'all niggas keep that King of New York shit. I already had that shit. Y'all can have that shit. I'm the fucking King of Europe, yo. That's how we bumming, man. That's how we bumming.
Throwing money on the floor.
Europe shit, man. Y'all niggas keep y'all dollars, you heard? This is King of Europe. That's how we bumming. Yo, hey, Boogie, get your swag up. I'm more drippy than you, you heard? You heard? Yo, 50. Keep it 50. Keep all that shit. Y'all little broke ass kids can pay me, alright? Keep your watch too. I got that same watch. Keep the drip too. Keep the fucking drip. Look, I'm not done. I'm not fucking done. Keep the shit right here. Keep the fucking drip. And we got America, you alright? Keep that King of New York shit, you alright? Real shit. Real stuff. Philippines, you alright?
You know, a quick little message
Really?
for all my fans, people who are not my fans, and for people out there. I went from broke to being fucking rich as fuck in a matter of a year. And all of this money can't buy happiness. And take it from me, I've done that.
Now, what do you do when that money cannot suffice for the individual you become? What can you do now with that money now that you're tattletale? Is anyone ever going to trust you? See, loyalty and trust are just as important as money. I can't trust you. What money mean? Do you see how they contradict themselves in the end? You could blame the industry, blame whoever you want. Do you see how the money contradicts you in the end? What was it all for? Exactly, Orion. You didn't go from broke to rich. That's not how it works. You went from broke to somebody's pocket guy. Like, really? Your hand's going to be in somebody's pocket those 11 months, or you'll have to be in protective custody. What gave you the power to do that and flash the money and feel safe? The people you told on? I don't know about anything with Trippie Redd. I don't know about anything dealing with that. But I will say, interesting angle, but I don't know about anything with him. So you'd have to send me something if you're trying to say something about him. I'm sorry. Really? Look at this guy. Making you think he's living the life when he's just a bum snitch now. They seized his assets, froze his account. Listen to this.
Maybe a chick, I don't know. Okay? 6ix9ine, the infamous 5K1 letter, which let me break down what that means. Remember 6ix9ine pled guilty to all those charges? Well, the mandatory minimum he could get sentenced to is 47 years, right? Now, the only way he can get out of the mandatory minimum is if the prosecutors tell the judge and submit this letter to say, he's cooperated with us, you could go way below, and actually you could do anything below the mandatory minimum because this guy has been a good informant, okay? Now,
letter from the feds saying he did a good job. Don't do that to him. I never even knew that was something that could happen. You know how many people were prosecuted from flashing guns and money to sending letters so he gets a mandatory minimum reduced because of the Fed talking he did? Jigsaw would be disappointed in you, sir.
let's break down exactly what happened, because if you guys never seen a document like this, yo, it kind of shows, and remember I was telling y'all, like, he's kind of in an immunity deal a little bit too, because he's admitting to shit that he ain't even get charged with, okay? And I know, if you
still snitching even in the letter. Still snitching. Like, look, also this, I did this. Did you know I did this? Did you know I did? Like, no. Street cred should be a word of the past for you. There's no credibility here. There's none. No credibility.
Like, yo, this nigga's snitching for extra credit, but he's admitting shit now in this like document.
Touche. I'll give academics that one. That was funny. Snitching for extra credit? Facts. You are.
That basically you can tell there's an agreement that he won't get charged for it later because some of these are crimes, okay? Now, of course, and let me go through this like because it's so fucking lengthy. Off top, this is what the government said, okay? The government said that without 6ix9ine, 4 people would not have been in custody and they would have not gotten a strong case on them. You know who those 4 people are? And by the way, if you're wondering if 6ix9ine put anybody in jail, they're saying not all of these dudes, okay, but 4 of them he did. The 2 kidnappers, Ellison and Mac, okay, and then there was Kuda B, who did or set up the shooting for Chief Keef, right? And this guy named Drama, who allegedly robbed some like Rap-A-Lot scum gang people, like in the lobby of This Is 50 building for 6ix9ine. Okay, so they're saying that those 4 people, the government would have not had a case against without 6ix9ine cooperating. So listen, I'm gonna just be super black and white here that y'all can get some takeaways. 6ix9ine put 4 people in jail. The rest of them niggas, including Shotty and other people we hear about, apparently the government already had cases on them. Probably just not like of course 6ix9ine came with the ice.
So him not directly affluent to putting Treyway, the leader behind bars, benefits him how? He's still told. So you see how they discluded the people of power and said he did affluently use these other guys who were bums and on the payroll? Really? Really?
On the case, but they didn't really need 6ix9ine to arrest those other motherfuckers, okay? And by the way, 6ix9ine and Shotty got indicted at the same time, right? So they're saying that they had the case on everybody else, but these 4 people and all 4 of these guys were actually charged after 6ix9ine met with the government. So he basically gave these niggas up, pretty much. Okay, now let's continue. Because he met with the government 21 times. And in 21 times that he met with the government since he got locked up, till when he pled guilty, he had to comb through wiretaps, comb through transcripts, pretty much point out niggas' faces on pictures.
He's doing the most. He's doing the Fed's job for him. Thank you. Because we didn't have to do much. You just did what we needed you to do. In 2 years only? Look, remember, he was flashing guns and money What person do you know flashes guns and money and don't get a mandatory maximum sentence? He did a good job. He did better than I could do. Involves no minors. Oh, I forgot. He even has a case against minors. What isn't this guy doing to get a lengthy sentence? You have to ask yourself, if I ever get caught doing this, will I get the same sentence? Really? Really? At this point, I can't do it. This guy's just the biggest snitch. He defined to us what snitching really was. Seriously, he did. And that's respected. And he steps out with a deal and stuff when you guys are still working hard to feed family. It doesn't really make sense to me. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. But what does make sense, what makes perfect sense, your favorite rapper's time, your favorite movie star's time, your favorite's time, your favorite mogul's time, your favorite athlete whose athlete isn't an athlete's favorite time. You know how I rock. We got this rock solid impeachment of Trump, 23 minutes, 35 seconds. Check out the 6ix9ine rhetoric. It's TheCzarr, all rights reserved, in the building, in attendance. What are your thoughts on this? Subscribe, hit the like button, subscribe so we can reach our next destination. Hit that like button so we can reach our next destination. Don't come through hitting the like, not hitting the like button like you don't know this ain't true. Stop it. All rights reserved. We in the building. You know how I rock.